Well, how y'all doing, folks? Today on the Fat Train, PawPaw's going to show you a good wintertime meal when it's cold and nasty outside and rainy. Good comfort food. High in potassium. Low in calories. Good for you. Now, if I wasn't on the Fat Train, I'd eat this. So I'd put this over rice, or I'd add potatoes to it. But I got to watch the stuff that's white, because that makes you that. Anyway, stick around. We're going to get right into it. I've already chopped up my fresh vegetables and cut up some meat, and let's go eat. No, let's go cook. Then we'll eat. Well, of course, I'm eating right now. All aboard the Fat Train to Skinnyville. If you are fat or plump, wanna lose your gut or rump, get on the Fat Train. Wipe away that frown, watch the scales go down on the Fat Train. A few weeks from now, people will ask you how you don't look the same. You will smile and grin and say you took a spin on the Fat Train. If you can see ahead and you've got the will, you will arrive in Skinnyville on the Fat Train. All aboard! I've got the pork loin cut into pieces, little strips. I chopped up that big yellow onion, and on the jalapenos, I took the seeds and pith out, so that you just got the green flesh of the chilies. That way it's not so hot. Now the next step is I'm going to put the meat in the pot and let it slow cook, really slow, and draw the moisture out of this, and get just a little bit of crust going on it, maybe a little bit of sear. Then we'll add our onions and everything else. Okay, I put that on a real low heat. I'm going to cover it, and I'm just going to let that simmer. Okay, we've been at it about 10 minutes or so. And this is a good example to show you that a lot of meat we buy in the United States has been injected with water. You know, water added. So I just kept that on a real low heat and just slow cooking it. That makes it more tender too. Alright, so now then we're going to add our onions and our jalapeno peppers. Because everything else is already cooked that's in the cans, we want to make sure that we get our fresh vegetables in there. Give them the opportunity to cook down, soften up, all that good stuff. Woo-wee! That's some good cooking, don't you know? that's pretty. Let's add some hot sauce. People are going to say, good Lord, PawPaw, it's a lot of hot sauce. Well, not really, not for the whole pot. So we'll let that cook down a little bit. Let's give that another 10 minutes. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so we've let it simmer for about 10 or 12 minutes. And the onions are starting to get soft, and the peppers are starting to get a little change in the color. I tasted a piece of that meat, and it's good. It's not too hot either for those y'all those that a lot of hot sauce. No. Now I'll put some black pepper to it because I like black pepper. And here we go, crushed tomatoes. Because I like a tomatoey stew. And here are some stewed tomatoes. And whole kernel corn. Now, usually that's where I stop. But on today's batch, and this is really good now, we can stop right there. And that is mighty good eating. But I'm going to add some cut green beans. And some garbanzo beans. And now then, we'll just let that simmer. See, technically everything's cooked right now, and you just go ahead and eat it. But we're just bringing up the temperature so we can make it taste good. All right, we'll be back. Boy, ain't that pretty? Now you talk about something that's good now. This is good. You know, with beef as expensive as it is, no offense towards my beef raising buddies, but man, when I go to the store and beef is so darn high, and this pork is there for $1.89 a pound, I learned to use pork instead of beef. Try it. I think you'll like it. It's nasty, rainy outside. It's good on the inside. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye, everybody.